Today we're going to talk about the Gestalt theory. The theory was founded by Frederick and Laura Perls. The theory is grounded in the here and now. The initial goal is for clients to gain awareness of what they are experiencing and doing now. The technique we're going to demonstrate today is called role reversal. Role reversal is typically used when a professional counselor believes that client behavior is the reversal of some underlying feeling, and thus the client is behaving in a disconnected manner. By reversing roles, the professional counselor helps the client understand the polar issues at play and to integrate these polar opposites into a holistic perspective. When implementing this technique, professional counselors initially may experience resistance from clients because the client is being asked to take on what may be an uncomfortable role. For this technique to be effective under this circumstance, the counselor needs to provide extra encouragement in a safe environment to help the client participate with comfort. Watch this demonstration.
So why do you think you're better than me?
Well, I am older. I have 9 years on you. I have a successful marriage. I've been married for about 10 years. My kids are all older, excelling in school. My husband has a good job, and I live in a $500,000 home. And I just feel that I know more about life than you do.
But I'm going to school. I'm pursuing my master's. And yeah, I do have 2 children. I'm a single parent, but I'm still excelling in school. You only have an associate's. And your husband's the one who's making the money, not you. Yeah, you may be in the position where you have all this money, but what happens if he leaves you?
I mean, he'll have to pay me alimony. I mean, at the end of the day, my life is just a little bit better than yours. And so I try to tell you so that you can get to where I am.
But you see, you didn't have to struggle, and that's what I feel like I appreciate. I feel that I'm appreciating because I have 2 children. I'm a single parent. I'm going to school, and I'm working full time. So I feel.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Do you feel that's pretty accurate? The way she's portraying you and the way you're portraying her, do you feel that's pretty accurate? The way she's portraying you? Yes?
Yeah.
So you feel like the way she's describing herself that she's better than you? Because that's what the way she's saying it.
She always belittles me.
I mean, it's not that I belittle her. I mean, I love her. She is my sister. But at the same time, there's a lot of things that she does that I just don't necessarily agree with.
Okay.
So,
like what? Act like the way she would act.
I mean, what do you mean?
You said you
Like,
don't agree with.
Some of the
What
things
is it
she
that I
okay,
do?
so she
Yeah.
goes out a lot. She leaves my mom at home with the kids while she's out with her friends.
Okay.
And I mean, she has 2 kids. She decided to have that family, not my mom. And she's just kind of wild. And I don't like it.
But I'm still going to school, and I'm getting my things done. I am taking care of my children, and I'm still, at the end of the day, I'm coming home, I'm passing my classes, and I'm going to get somewhere. You just have an associate's to fall back on.
I mean, that's very true. But at the same time, you were kind of raised better than that. I just feel that the way I did life is a lot better than the way you did, the way you're doing life.
So if you hadn't met your husband and you were in my situation, would you still feel that you were bigger than me, you were better than me?
Maybe not.
So then he's the one that has all the power. That's why you feel that way. So why do you make me feel so small?
Because, like I said, you're single. You're still going out. You hardly take care of your kids. Every time I see you on Facebook, you're here, there, and everywhere, out of town. While mom is at home. I mean, I think you could spend more time with your kids. I just don't like the way you do life. I don't like your life.
I just don't get it. Like, she's just trying to say that, she's just trying to run my life just because she's 9 years older, and it doesn't seem like I have any support from her. It's like everything I do is wrong. I'm going towards my master's, and it's still wrong. And I think that's a great accomplishment. At least I have my bachelor's.
It is. Not to say yours isn't either, but
mean, it is what it is at the end of the day. I do want her to know that I do love her. There's just, some things that I just don't agree with.
And I love her too. I mean, she is my sister, yes, but I just don't like the way she is. And maybe if she were to try to talk to me and not give me that attitude and, just think she's so much better than me, then maybe I would listen. But even then, I feel like I'm still doing what I have to do and it's getting done.
I mean, sometimes, that's something that I could probably reconsider the way I talk to her, but I mean, that's just me. I've been this way for a lot of years, so I mean, it is what it is.
I just don't think, I just feel like I have so much stress. Yes, I understand that I'm a single parent and I go out a lot and I'm, I'm working towards my master's and I can't emphasize that enough. But I just feel like I'm under a lot more stress than you are and you just don't understand it. And maybe if you were to put yourself in my shoes, you would understand.
And maybe I could do that a little more. I mean, I'm very happy that you're going to school to get your master's. It's just, a lot of other things that I don't like, but I mean, I do support you in that and whatever you do. I love those kids like my own.
Where were you at during my age? Do you remember that?
I was probably doing some of the same things.
Then why don't you just let me live life? Let me learn. Let me go through it.
I mean, you're right. At the end of the day, it is your life. It is your life. And I know I'm very judgmental and I may seem like I'm a little hard on you, but I do love you at the end of the day and I just want what's best for you.
And I do too, but I would also appreciate it if you would just be more of like an actual role model, bigger sister.
Okay. I mean, I can try a different approach.
I just feel like, do you see what I mean? Do you see where I'm coming from? Like, she agrees here, but I feel like she's just agreeing because you're here.
Because I'm here.
Yes. And
Is
I don't know.
Is that true?
I mean, it's not true. I mean, talking it out kind of makes me realize that I could be a lot better in the way.
Do you feel that you're getting something out of this role playing? Do you feel that she's portraying you accurate, or you feel like, no, I don't really act like that? I mean, do you see yourself the way you're acting, and vice versa?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
I
You
see.
see it?
I see. There's a lot of things that I can improve on. I didn't know it bothered her that way, the way I approach her and the things I say to her. I didn't realize it bothered her like it's bothering her, and I apologize.
And I can see where she's coming from too. It's just we both are in two different
Realms of the world.
Yeah.
We're on opposite ends of the world, and unfortunately. Or fortunately, I have the life I live and I'm very happy and I just want her to have that same happiness too. But, the way she's presenting it to me, it is kind of harsh and I don't know how I would take it if somebody were to come at me like that. So, it's something to take into consideration.
Yeah, that's true. And I just feel like maybe with a few more like sessions coming and continuing this, because it's not gonna get fixed out all at once, but at least we're starting somewhere and I can see that yes, we're like she mentioned, we're in two different places in our lives right now, and maybe I'll probably be where she wants me to be when I get to her age.
Okay. That's good. Well, thank you all for showing up. I got another appointment. Y'all have a good day. See you next week.
All right.